Hey, Leo, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your October 2022 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Leo and take a look at all things related to career, finances, money, abundance, and wealth. So just a friendly reminder, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested, Leo, in a personal reading, you can find that link in the description box below. All right, so you have 4 cards that came up versus the usual 3. You have a lot of energy going on this month, and I am finding on a collective, a lot of signs are really blossoming, are really blooming, attracting that money in the month of October. And it looks like the same goes for you. Now, in the past, it was time to get your money flow on. Some of you out there were working really hard towards achieving your financial dreams, putting your plans into motion, building a business or building your career. Some of you, this is about taking time off because you've been working hard. And I feel like there's a sense of everything kind of flowing the way that it should, but now you're catching a lucky break. All your hard work is paying off and you're seeing the fruits of your labor paying off in October. This is about you catching that lucky break, good fortune, chances. This is you having a career. Now, it could be a surprise that's showing up here in your line of work. Some of you, this could be about a promotion, a raise that's unexpected. It could be about a windfall as well. Now, some of you are in finance, or you may be in risky business where some of you deal with the stock market, cryptocurrency, real estate as well. And I'm just sensing that something you may not have thought would plan out or pan out. Thank you. They just said correction, pan, not plan. The pan, something's panning out far better than you could have imagined. There is, I don't want to say a silver lining, but you may have thought something wasn't going to either be good for you. It could be an opportunity that you weren't sure was going to bring financial abundance. And I feel like it's coming back around where you're going to see that your wise investments paid off here. We also have the butterfly showing up, Leo. This is about sudden change. Do pay attention to your spending, because sometimes when we get that windfall, we can be quite generous with our spending, and absolutely you should be. But this is about making sure you get a good financial advisor if need be. For others of you, this is about budgeting, setting yourself up for a routine so you have some money set aside for a rainy day, or have some money set aside for that vacation or that trip. I am seeing here that you may buy yourself something nice. Now, it could be in the form of artwork as well. Some of you are gravitating towards a job or work that is more fun, that brings out a lighthearted type of energy. It could even be easy money for some of you. We have the feather card and the butterfly showing up. Now, this is about abundance, divine intervention. A lot of you, you're making, again, your work more creative, your work more fun, and you're taking a look at how you can maybe travel a little bit more. This may be travel related. Some of you are catching a break at work by being able to take some time off. And that could be what I'm sensing here, where at first you may have thought, well, they'll never give me that time off work. It's too busy. We have a lot going on, but you put in your PTO and then it comes back approved. Or there could be a situation where you weren't expecting a surprise or a celebration here, Leo, of some sort, and then boom, it's something that shows up for you. You weren't expecting to get an award or an achievement, but you do. So I'm just getting that boom. It's almost as if out of the blue, something comes in and switches things up a little bit, but it's allowing you to come from a place of that lightheartedness instead of more of the stress or anxiety, or kind of carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. So let's dive into your reading here, Leo, and see what this energy is all about for you. What is the heart of the matter in regards to career for Leo, October 2022? I just feel like there's a positive spin on something that you weren't really expecting. And it's a nice spin too, because you've been putting a lot of hard work and energy into either your business or into your portfolio or into your money, your finances. Four of water, Four of Cups. Yeah. You are searching for the silver lining and you're open to new possibility, new opportunities. When the Four of Cups comes in, this is about you taking a look at what's right in front of you and what you can learn from an opportunity that may have passed you by. I do sense here that there is a new energy of gratitude for seeing what you have right in front of you, but how you can use the skills and the talents that you have. They're also talking about new resources coming in that can help you. And that's kind of that energy that I'm feeling with the clover. It's like you may have given up hope, or you may have lost hope in a situation. Maybe you've been wanting a new job. You've been putting out a million resumes and you haven't been getting a call, or maybe you did and you felt let down because the jobs or careers that you really wanted to do, they didn't give you a call back, or you were declined for the position. But I am sensing that there is something here that's coming in. You weren't expecting to either get this new job or raise or promotion, and then boom, there's a sudden change. So I like that this Four of Cups is kind of clarifying here what I felt. But let's take a look and clarify from another deck. What is this Four of Cups all about? Ten of Pentacles. There it is. I love it. One of my favorite cards, and especially when it comes to a career or money rating, because this is about stability. It is about financial security, wealth, abundance, building a legacy that you can leave behind for your family, for your children. This is about long-term goals, success. This is really, really wonderful, because I feel like some of you, I mean, this could even be inheritance. Some of you may be getting an inheritance that you weren't expecting. Some of you may be inheriting somebody else's position. Perhaps you found out that someone was going to retire, or someone left to go to a different company, and then boom, out of the blue, they come to you and say, Leo, we would like you to be in this position if you would like. We'd love for you to welcome aboard. And I feel like you're saying yes to a new opportunity here. One that you thought was way far out of your ball league, or just one that you thought would never happen. It's as if it comes up here kind of out of the blue. I love this. Let's see what's crossing your energy, Leo. What is crossing your energy in the month of October? I'm also getting the vibe of working smarter, not harder. So some of you, if you are getting inherited into some sort of position that you weren't expecting, I feel like it's almost like there's less work, but you may be getting paid more, because like it says here, there is easy money coming in here. So this is really amazing, Leo. Eight of Water. Wow. Yeah, you're walking away from a position that was just so-so. You were getting a little bit bored in. You may have been feeling even a little bit ungrateful at times with that Four of Cups, or feeling impatient or even pessimistic, like, oh, when will my gold come in, right? Or when will the treasure chest open up for me, instead of me constantly trying to pick at the lock, wondering when is this going to snap open. Boom, it's almost as if it happens when you're least expecting it, because Eight of Water, Eight of Cups energy, what is he walking towards? His Nine of Cups, his wish fulfillment. And I feel that you are certainly letting go of something that was, I don't want to say stunting your growth, Leo, but something that you've completed, something that there was no more room really for growth or expansion. So yeah, in a sense, stunting your growth, but you were feeling a little bit impatient. You were wondering, is this all there is? Or am I meant for more? You knew deep down on a soul level that there was more coming in here, and that's what you're chasing. You're chasing that more. You are going through this spiritual quest or journey. So don't ignore the call to do something different, because it's time for a new path. What is this path? It's time for you to walk towards your wish fulfillment instead of staying stuck in where you are at. And that's what is showing up here. There's sudden change coming in that's going to allow you to move forward. But I feel like you've been on that path maybe for a little while, and that's why divine intervention is taking place here. They're giving me Wheel of Fortune type of energy. Yeah, because I feel like you weren't filling your cup with where you were at, or where you currently are, and you might see that change in October. But you can see here in this specific deck, this Queen of Cups, she doesn't look the happiest. Why? Because she's filling her cup with all of the wrong things. And what you are walking towards, Leo, is filling your cup with the things that bring you happiness, with the things that bring you joy, stability, gratitude. You're feeling blessed here in the month of October for heeding the call of a new path, a new direction. So I really like this. The Queen of Cups as well. She needs to learn how to fill her own cup. And that's what you've been doing. I feel like you've been mastering in this life is putting yourself first, because at times, Leo, you may put everybody else ahead of you, or you may say yes because it's something that is required, or it's something that you feel you need to say yes to because maybe that's instilled or ingrained into your energy. All right, what's below you? 3 of Earth, 3 of Pentacles. This is the foundation here. Teamwork makes the dream work. This is about cooperation, collaboration. You're willing to collaborate with the universe and cooperate. You're willing to open, not so much open the door, as I feel like Spirit is opening the door and intervening here, divine intervention, where you're willing to walk through it. And the 3 of Pentacles is working together to create something quite beautiful, because either you or other people in your energy may not always be pulling their weight because they don't love what they do. So they may slack off, or they may not show up to work, or they may not have the creative ideas or the energy, or feel burnt out here. But I'm sensing that you want to be a part of something greater. You want to leave your contribution to the world here, Leo, and you absolutely will. You are aligning with the right people who want to put in as much effort and energy as you. And this is what you're built upon. I feel like certain people, yes, they can thrive working in a group energy, and certain people thrive working more solo. I feel like you can do well both, but I feel like when you're in an environment where you have other like-minded individuals that can feed off each other, that can grow, that looks at the group dynamic from a holistic point of view, instead of who's at the top, their voice or their way is the right way, and the lower man on the totem pole, their voice doesn't matter. It's not like that where you're going here. It's an energy of collection, a collective energy where everybody is free to kind of speak and bring about change in a positive manner together. So I like this. I feel like you're coming from a good place, Leo. Let's clarify the 3 of Earth, 3 of Pentacles for you. What do we have for Leo? The Moon. Yeah, the Moon, I feel like, is coming up for a lot of signs in the month of October, because a lot of you are gaining the clarity and the truth that you know something needs to shift. Your subconscious is telling you you're ready for a change. And this Moon card can be about truth transcending that illusion. This can be about truths being exposed. If you felt uncertain about your money, or uncertain on how to attract this soul tribe or this collaboration or connection, the right people to kind of fill the right seats to really grow your business or grow your career, I feel like clarity is coming in here for you. But trusting your intuition first and foremost is going to be important. Now let's take a look, Leo, and see what's showing up in the past and how the past may still be affecting your present energy. What do we have here for Leo? They just gave me the name Martina. Martina, or even Martinez. Please take that as it resonates. Okay, so what do we have here in the past? Ace of Water, Ace of Cups. Yeah, a lot of you want a new emotional, fulfilling beginning because you are realizing that you can't drink from that empty cup. So I do feel in the recent past, it's creeping into your present energy because you want this emotionally fulfilling new beginning, new opportunity to chase your dreams, to fill your cup, to do something that brings you emotional satisfaction, but also financial growth as well, long-term growth, longevity. You want to be able to kind of have your cake and eat it too. And that's what that 10 of Pentacles is all about. That energy of being able to do what you love and grow it as maybe a business, or do what you love but climb to the top here. So Leo, Ace of Cups energy, you know that the most important relationship you can have is the one with yourself. And I feel like there are new connections coming in here. There is some sort of renewal or something that you may have had to endure or go through in the past that I'm sensing here, where it opened your heart up to a new way of either thinking, doing, or being in a positive way though. And you're finally seeing that in the month of October. Let's take a look and see what this Ace of Cups, Ace of Water is all about for you, Leo. There it is again. exactly what I was just saying, filling your own cup, because she's pouring from that empty cup. So everything we just said here with the Ace of Cups, this is about you putting your needs first, the relationship that you have with self-love, doing things that you can be emotionally fulfilled, but be lucrative as well. So yes, I love it. Let's see what's coming in for you, or what's above you. What's the potential? What is above you and your spiritual team kind of helping you manifest at this time as well? Because I feel like you are calling in your guides. You are calling in, yeah, there it is, your guides, your intuition, your higher self, your spiritual side here. The High Priestess is about you paying attention and trusting those gut feelings, the things that are telling you and urging you to take an alternative path. It's for a reason, because I'm just sensing that you can't continue moving forward in the way that you were going in the past, because it may have been affecting your mental health, your emotional health, or even your physical health, because something was quite draining to your energy here, Leo. But I feel like you know deep down that there's change coming in here, and I feel like this change is really going to help you grow and blossom as a soul, as a human here. Beautiful energy here. Knight of Cups. Yeah, this is about you doing it. You're finally taking this leap to follow your heart. And it's been a long time coming. Some of you, you had no other choice. Maybe you were in a self-preservation type of mode, fight or flight. Some of you have only been taught to maybe say yes or take care of other people's needs versus your own. Some of you were maybe even brought up to put your needs on the back burner. Maybe you watched your own family or your own mother take care of everybody else at times, but not herself. And that may be instilled within you, or your own father. If you're female or male, it doesn't matter. But the Knight of Cups is you chasing your dreams, chasing your bliss. And that will actually allow that divine intervention to take place here, where you are able to free yourself. Travel, if travel is on the agenda, to bring about work that is more fun, to bring about emotional wealth, laughter. I'm just getting a lot of tension or stress maybe in an environment in the past that you don't want to ever repeat, even if this was a job 5 years ago that you had. Let's see what's coming in the near future for you, Leo. What do we have for Leo, near future? Oh, I love it. Double ace energy, Ace of Air, Ace of Swords, a major breakthrough, Leo, that is happening for you. This is about a new understanding, a new clarity, exactly what we just talked about with that High Priestess. It is about truth and logic. It is about you finding solutions and action plans to take to move forward, because you're cutting through any barriers that have held you back, whatever that was, whether it was a limiting belief, whether it was financial difficulties or challenges, whether you had to stay in a position because you weren't getting anywhere else. I feel like you're finally cutting through those barriers of what held you back, and you're trusting your gut. And you're moving forward with grace. You're moving forward with ease. And I feel there's a new sense of inspiration here for you as well. Whether this inspiration comes from within, or whether you are being divinely guided, or you have maybe an inspirational coach here that's helping, or someone who really believes in you is allowing you to believe in yourself. This is important. Yeah, there it is again. We're getting the same energies, the moon showing up here. So I feel like you are finding the truth about something that was miscommunicated, maybe even during Mercury retrograde, or you were indecisive. You're finally finding the solutions to any of those challenges. The moon card says there will be clarity of any shadows or any illusions. You're breaking through those barriers, and you're bringing about more abundance into your life. Get ready. There's sudden changes coming in here for you. I feel more Wheel of Fortune with that clover than I do Tower, but let's take a look and see what you're telling yourself. What are you telling yourself? You're a little stressed. 9 of Air, 9 of Swords, but I feel like the stress is unnecessary. And you may be saying, well, Melissa, you don't know what it's like. I don't have this money or this job. There's a lot of stress. I feel in a sense here, and please take it as it resonates for you, Leo. I feel like the reason I'm saying the stress is unnecessary is because I feel like it's out of your control. The only thing that we can control is our response. And I feel like not only are you wanting to control that response, you're wanting to control the situation around it. And I feel like it's not doing any good. If anything, it's it's amplifying that stress at times. And this Nine of Swords is saying, don't let those obsessions or those fears or those worries get to the best of you here. And the Nine of Swords can be about something keeping you up, awake at night. It can be those gears for some of you Leos out there, that the gears are going within your mind and it's hard to shut off. And that may be why that Queen of Cups is coming in here as well. Someone who gives great advice, support, whether a therapist, a business mentor, maybe a best friend or a family member. I feel like it's very important for you to do what you can, whether meditate, do yoga, pull cards, see a healer, or do healing on yourself to release some of that stress, because sooner rather than later here, there's sudden changes that are going to allow more freedom, that are going to allow you to kind of take that that breath that you've been holding for quite some time and let it out here. Let's take a look and clarify the Nine of Swords, please. I'm just getting that energy again of meditation or calming the mind is going to be very important for you. This could be, again, seeking out some professional guidance as well. What do we have here to clarify? Three of Swords. Yeah, you can see here in this Three of Swords, it's not so much about broken heart. It's about feeling disheveled, feeling like there's chaos everywhere at times, right? Feeling the paperwork getting scattered and the wind's coming in and it's blowing and you're just really wanting the storm to pass. And I feel like it is. It's showing up here. I mean, you have the new opportunity. You have the Eight of Cups as the challenge, wanting to walk towards something that is more meaningful to you. But the Nine of Swords, I feel like you're about to release. You're about to let go. You're on the verge or the cusp of this really wonderful change that is showing up, because remember what you have is your outcome card here. You have the Feather. This is about divine intervention taking place. If you're going through a challenge, if you're going through stress, if you have a little bit of anxiety regarding a money matter or a career matter, I feel like it's about to change. Let's take a look at how. Let's see what's going on in your environment. Sometimes that Three of Swords and the Nine of Swords in your own energy here is self-sabotage. It can also be fear of success. It can be fear of failure as well, but also it can be about us getting in our own way, Leo. And again, I'm not calling anyone out. Don't shoot the messenger here, but I feel like Spirit is saying, give us some breathing room to work our magic. We hear your prayers here. There is sudden change. There's divine intervention coming in here. But sometimes we do step in our own way and we block that from happening sooner rather than later, and it prolongs the process. But I feel like you're letting that go. Let's take a look and see what's showing up in your environment. What is showing up? All right, we have devil energy. Devil energy. So we have some temptation. We have some temptation to stay. And what I'm getting here for you is the golden handcuffs. It could be staying in an energy because it feels safe, because it feels familiar, but we aren't holding the strings. Someone else is holding the strings here, Leo. But what I sense that you are doing, and this is huge, I feel like you're reclaiming your power. You're not necessarily focusing on what you focused on in the past, which may have been materialism. It may have been obsessions, fears, codependency. This devil energy is saying you're ready to release the restraints that have held you back here. You're ready to go towards your goal, but it may show up in a different form here. You may need to have that divine intervention to really set you free, to be able to head towards your dreams. Let's clarify what this devil energy is all about for you. Now, some of you feel like you're stuck in a toxic place or an energy or an environment, but remember what you have in the near future. You have the Ace of Swords. So there's a breakthrough coming in. The fact that the devil is showing up for you, I feel like the breakthrough has to do with you moving on, reclaiming your power, walking towards, again, your Nine of Cups. You're leaving behind a situation. There it is. New opportunity, a message, Page of Wands. Page of Wands is very curious. They are very excited. This is about receiving a message about your career or your course of study, or from someone here that it may tempt you. You may get a counter offer. For example, let's say you have a new job and you hear of a new career path that you may want to say yes to, and your current employer may say, well, we'll keep you here, and it may be tempting, but I feel like there's no growth where you're at. Okay, so I feel like you're taking a new opportunity. There's news coming in here that's going to set you free if that's what you're looking for. If you are a business owner, I feel like you may be tempted to stay kind of doing what you're doing because, yeah, it may be working in a sense, but I feel like there are some distractions that are kind of keeping you off your fullest potential. And I feel like there's some switching up, some change coming in now. You may be getting a short-term loan. Maybe you are overindulging or overspending here on temptations. This can be, it can be anything from addictions to paying for everybody else because you may be that people pleaser. It could be spending more at times than you make. Let's take a look and see what your hopes and fears are. What are your hopes and what are your fears? Some of you may be spending on, family members or children as well. Messenger of air, Knight of Swords energy, Leo. Beautiful, because this is about you chasing your dreams. That's your hope. You want to be able to work smarter, not harder. I mean, we all do, right? This is about you making sure that you don't go too impulsively into a situation here, but you think things through and then you say yes, because that's the direction you want to go. Trusting your heart, but also letting your logical mind guide you is going to be key in this situation here. So I feel like your hopes and your fears, they're very legit, but don't let those fears come in and veer you or tempt you off your course, because you know that you deserve so much more, and you know that you have a life of potential, of unlimited abundance that is yours at your fingertips if you choose this new path here. And there it is, Queen of Pentacles. You can be very resourceful. You can be very abundant here. There's a new direction, and I feel like Spirit is saying, this way. It's time for you to open the doors and go down this path that you've never been down before. And this is the path of abundance. The Queen of Pentacles is abundant, resourceful, very practical, very down to earth, and others enjoy the fruits of her labor. She's also very outdoorsy, and what she puts her attention and energy on grows. All right, let's take a look at the final outcome. What is the final outcome for Leo? What do we have? Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords, I feel like you're getting honest with yourself. This is about you not lying to yourself, you telling yourself you don't want this temptation any longer. Okay, because Seven of Swords can be an energy of trying to continue getting away with something, or something may be hidden or sneaking up on you. But the fact that you have this breakthrough card showing up here, you have double ace energy. And even though the challenge is the Eight of Cups, I feel like you're moving towards freedom here. Seven of Swords energy is about being exposed. It is about things being revealed. And I feel if you've been dealing with any people who have been shady, or any people who've been maybe dishonest in your life, or people that were maybe even sneaking money or being immoral or unethical, I feel like everything is about to become exposed, offering you a new opportunity or a new chance at that life that you want for yourself. Some people get a little nervous when they see the Seven of Swords or the Ten of Swords, but I don't feel like this is you being sneaky or trying to get away with something. I feel like this is about you reclaiming your power. Yes, you may have been in self-preservation mode. You had to do what you had to do to kind of, pay the bills and to put food on the table. But I feel like you're telling yourself there's a different path. And you're using the resources that you do have available to help you grow. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords, please, for Leo. Okay, wow. You have a lot of cards that just came up here. So we're just going to kind of we'll take a look at them all, but let's just see here. First card out, we have the Lovers. Yeah, you want to chase your heart. You want to make decisions that feel good on that emotional level here. There may be a separation from a job or a separation from a person. Somebody may have gotten fired or may be getting fired due to a situation that was unethical. And I feel like it's going to allow you to be more successful. Some of you may have had somebody retire or resign because of something difficult that had happened. Remember earlier in the reading, I had mentioned an inheritance of a position. And that may be showing up for you. Four of Wands does talk about success, milestones, achievements. Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's getting rid of the self-sabotage that we talked about earlier. When you do that, you step into that Three of Pentacles, which you have here. Three of Earth, Three of Pentacles. Teamwork makes the dream work. The right people coming in. Some of you really had some trouble with either a boss or a client, a patient, or an employee here that really made things at times quite difficult for you. There it is, Ace of Swords. Brand new beginning. You're getting the same energy showing up here to clarify. So truth and honesty is going to win out at all costs here. What is it leaning towards? You have the Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, you got the 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups showing up here for you twice. You have almost all three aces out here, which is leading to that new beginning. Seven of Pentacles, you may be assessing, taking a look at how far you've come, but what steps you need to take to head in this new direction that I feel like is going to bring a lot more emotional happiness, but also bring in the financial blessings as well. Beautiful. Now we're going to get a message here from the Wisdom of the Oracle. What do we have from the Wisdom of the Oracle for Leo, October 2022? Okay, we have the message in a bottle. Beautiful. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. Remember here, we have the High Priestess showing up above you. This is the potential. So you're definitely receiving the message in a bottle here. Card 15. And guess what card that 15 is? The Devil, the temptation. So you're going to receive a message of something that frees you up for a better situation. All right, what do we have here? I'm just going to read to you the prosperity message from the guidebook regarding the message in a bottle. So this is about communication, Leo. It is about pointing the way to your highest good. And the prosperity message is this. You are on target with your purpose and your passion. You are coming into alignment with your destiny, and Spirit wants you to know that you are on the right track. Expect a call, a new opportunity, or a message from an old friend or business contact that will lead you closer to your dreams and greatest desires. Spirit has been listening to you. Oh, I love this. So I don't read the reversals often, but Spirit is telling me because you have the Seven of Air and you have the Devil energy, some of you may be feeling that heaviness of that energy. So I'm just going to read to you the protection, and maybe this can help some of you out as well. Are you refusing to acknowledge the signs because you want things as you want them? Red flags are not pretty decorations for you to admire. They are warning you for a reason. If something doesn't sit right with you, trouble could be hiding in the bushes. Don't ignore the signs. Spirit always has your best interest at heart and will draw your attention to what you are overlooking. Because you did have that Moon card. So your gut may be telling you something, but you're just not sure and it feels off. I feel like you paying attention may actually help steer you out of a difficult situation. So do pay attention. You have a message coming in for you in the month of October. Now let's take a look here and see what your soul really wants you to take a look at that you may be overlooking. What messages do we have for Leo? Oh, I love this. All right, your message, Leo. What risk can I take today? Be not mistaken, you will have to take bigger risks than you ever thought possible on this path towards your dreams. You will have to take the big, scary leap, but do not fret because your soul has wings. Today's soul action, Leo. What risk can you take to move towards your dreams? Make a decision and do it. No more thinking, only doing. Be brave and courageous, and you will discover what you are really made of. Oh, I love that last energy. Be brave and courageous, and you will discover what you are truly made of. Absolutely. I feel like you are taking a risk on a situation that seems quite big. I mean, you have the High Priestess, you have the Temptation energy. So even though we only have a couple of major arcanas, I feel like there is something building. There's a building of momentum here for you. All right, we're going to get a few messages from your spirit animals. And at this time, Leo, I just ask that you close your eyes, take a deep breath in from that solar plexus chakra, the belly area. Close your eyes and tune into that third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows. And I want you to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. It could be an animal that swims deep in the sea. It could be an animal that is wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. It could be an animal that's recently crossed your path in the great outdoors, or one that you have at home. There is no right or wrong answer, Leo. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you're ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is post your power animal or animals in the comment box below. And I personally will enter you into the free monthly reading giveaway where I draw one lucky winner around the first of each month. So please make sure you've hit that subscribe and notification button so you don't miss when that comes out. All right away here we have Hawk Spirit. And it says, let spirit be your guide. We were just talking about that with that 9 of air, about you giving the universe some breathing room to work its magic here, because all will be revealed. And I feel like there's a lot more clarity coming in here for you. But spirit is guiding you. There's divine intervention happening here. There is abundance coming in, but it may be in different ways than you originally thought possible. How and why and what's coming in? B Spirit says sweet results await. It's also card 7, which is that chariot energy. That is about forward movement, drive, ambition. And some of you, it's travel. Next, we have Otter Spirit, and it says you are never alone. Absolutely. Some of you feel a little bit left out at times, or you feel like you're on a lonely path. But I'm sensing here that you're moving towards a path that's more fulfilling, more emotionally fulfilling to your soul, but also more financially lucrative. But again, you'll have to take some big risks. We have the magical scarab beetle. Magic works through you. Yes, you have beautiful energy inside and out, Leo, and you're realizing that you are that magician. You are the creator of your life, but you know that life is magical and that you're co-creating with spirit to create this life of abundance, but also a life of independence. This is really beautiful. You have the cat spirit, which says claim your independence. Yes, this is about claiming your power, taking back control of your power here. And lastly, Vulture says nothing is wasted, because some of you feel like you may have wasted your time with a specific company, or you may have wasted your time with a person or on a project. That's not the case. You've actually learned a lot. You've grown a lot in this situation. Pat yourself on the back, Leo. You deserve a round of applause because you've come a long way, is what I'm hearing here for you. Okay, they're interesting. They're giving me... please spell that out. Macumber. Now, I don't know if this is a last name. They were showing me a street sign. So I'm not sure if it's a street that someone may live on, or it could be Macumber Avenue or Macumber. I know that's very, very, very precise. If that's you, drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear it. Again, Macumber, or maybe that means something in a different language that I'm unaware of, but I feel like that may resonate with one or two of you out there. So please take it as it does. Now, last but not least, we're going to get a message from the crystal spirits. We're going to see which gemstone or which crystal can help you when it comes to your career, when it comes to your money and your wealth. What do we need to know, and what crystal will help you manifest abundance? One of my absolute favorites. It's actually peeking its beautiful little head out right here as I pulled this card. This is the stone of Lepidolite. And you can see here that this Lepidolite is a very, very beautiful sparkly purple, and has some black in it as well, but it does connect you to manifestation and connects you to the higher realms. It's card 32. When you break that down, it does equal 5. So I feel like you are overcoming challenges. You're overcoming obstacles that you have faced here. And the message is about simplification, manageability, organization, and it's about taking on one task at a time. And the prosperity message for you is this. Lepidolite spirit shows up when we are most likely to freak out. It gently soothes us with its message. Keep it simple. Figuring out finances can lead to a harried state if you are good at even if you are good at math, because money represents your security in this world. Now is the time to release your fears and experience that to release your fears and experience that focusing on just one task and completing it will return you to equilibrium. One thing, then another, then another. It will all sort itself out if you simplify and focus. Yes. Remember that energy coming in here for you with that 9 of air. 9 of Swords, feeling a lot of anxiety. Lepidolite can help you from, like it says, freaking out. If there is a situation that is causing you to maybe panic or feel overwhelmed about, don't worry, divine intervention is taking place here. You're going to receive a message, a positive omen, I feel, but in the waiting stages of that kind of lead up into it, because again, they're giving me building blocks. You may feel like you want to panic, but that clover is coming in saying you're catching a lucky break here. There is a surprise showing up for you, and I feel like there's going to be change, sudden change that comes in, but you will be fine. Trust that all will be well. If you do have the crystal of lepidolite, you can certainly help you be able to balance and meditate and bring that equilibrium back into your energy. I'm not sensing, like I said, there's 2 major arcana, so I feel like it's nothing huge, but it will allow you to be able to move more free. Because right now, maybe you're in a situation where you feel like somebody is breathing down your back, or you feel like you're being cornered, or maybe you were under some sort of review or some sort of scrutiny here where all eyes were on you and you felt that pressure coming in. I do feel like you will have the upper hand in a situation, and I feel like you will stand up for your beliefs and defend yourself and become brave. You're getting honest with your soul's path and the direction and clarity that you need to fully move forward, Leo. And that's what I'm sensing happening for you in the month of October. So I hope this resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, comment, like, subscribe, and hit that bell button. And I am sending all of you wonderful souls tons of love and light. Thanks so much for tuning in.